I will... Actually, I don't even need to have... Yeah, I can just keep the Streamlabs open. Pancake, please. Come on. Don't say that. Alright, so... Should be able to hear it fine. I don't think there's much else I need to do. Here's the last run. You can hear my mic is hot the entire time, so there's a bit of like a fuzz. It is what it is. Now the best part of the run is at the very start, maybe. I don't know if it's the best really, but just funny thing.
What else we got?
It's just that. We don't accept a rare Doom attack, we go for epic. And that's important because it becomes a red boon later. Epic Doom attack, probably something we have to necessarily reset for at sub 6 base. That's my opinion on the matter. Yeah, no, grinding Demeter is, I mean, and, you know, any Merciful End fist is just super volatile. I wasn't expecting to get the run so soon. I mean, it was still, like, I think about 6 hours total grind between yesterday and today. Or maybe 5 hours. Of course, I had already grinded Dem fists for some amount of time beforehand. How much time loss do we write down? The good thing is, I'll spoil you a bit. We're not pressed for rolls during the run. Okay, let's just continue. Oh, there's a bit of artifacting there. We have the boss splits on the side, which is very nice. You can see 121 attempts, roughly, something like that. Key door, and I choose to take the chaos because the key doesn't feel too important. But honestly, I would say that, like, not taking the chaos was just as decent an option. The chaos, my options here aren't incredible. In retrospect, like, I thought immediately after taking it that I would have taken the top option instead. But for whatever reason, I decide that the undamaged foes is more appealing. Hello, thank you, Zyru. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a nice, comfy stream. We're doing a review of my run before I, like, make it public on YouTube. Premiere. I'll show you, or just skip back quickly. The most important thing that you missed is this, because we've obviously just started.
What else we got?
There we go, you're caught up. Alright. So, Chamber 3 begins. Also, a reminder that my mic is hot. That's what, like, the fuzzy sound is. Now, here is the first mistake. Here is the first and most minor mistake in the entire run. What is this? What was that? What am I doing? How much time does that lose? I don't know. A tenth of a second? Maybe 20. Let's add that. Would you say 0.8, you think? It's hard to do frame by frame. Hang on, when do I enter the room? I don't actually know how to do frame by frame. on oh, is it this? 6.3, 5.5 to 6.3. So okay, 0.8. Oh yeah, you're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Jeez, even more. This goes about normally, to be honest. There's a pretty nice coincidence or whatever. The louts spawn near the rubble, so we get bonus rubble damage. If you're on YouTube, it's comma and period. Bruh. Get offered the hammer against the O-balls. The sooner we get hammer, the better, of course, for armed rooms.
Numbskulls.
Fairly normal room here. It's just swinging through some numbskulls. Get a trap bonus for the thug. Seems about normal. This is like, I'm not really going to try and nitpick clearing rooms too much unless it's like obvious. That's kind of the observable portion of it. So I'm basically assuming that I did the right like attacks for enemies in Tartarus, that sort of thing. So we go to get our first pom. Does that drop high confidence? Not sure. This is tiny bit awkward, but generally fine. Find the mid shop. How much time do you think we lose any time at all to just to the movement speed curse? Yeah, so I did drop high confidence. Should we add okay, no. Those were numbskulls. We're not gonna add time loss quite yet. Alright, so I take the random boon. We get an epic pressure points. Honestly, definitely crucial for the run. Crit scaling very early on. There's Athena. Oh, the video's artifacting. Yeah, okay, I probably do lose time to movement. Gosh. Everyone's so harsh. I'm gonna... We'll do half a second. We'll put it up to that. So yeah, that was Athena. Mid-boss. I really wish I could skip a bit less. And it's the sneak. And some Meg sneak spawns on top of us. We get the one cycle. Which is usually kind of annoying on fists. You need to get enough breaching. 2 dash strikes of breaching cross to melt the armor in time. Which is not always possible based on how the sneak teleports. So, very nice there. And of course, Athena offers special boon instantly. That's lovely. So yeah, go into the Artemis chamber next. Survival room.
You think you can just walk away?
You don't really need to see this. It's just me swinging around for a while. I think I take like I take 2 damage there from the Void Stone. 45 seconds. Hey OSS, yeah, we got the 1 cycle sneak. Did I do gold optimization? I don't know. I listened to part of that Artemis voice line for RNG Manip. Pretty nice mix of cast and other types of damage here. You'll notice that I don't think we've had... Have we had any unarmored witches so far? Thank you, Kirby. Hello to everyone, by the way, just welcome everyone. I do miss a gold pot here. Crucial. Hello. 1 minute time. To a room, we've got armored ringers. can't do without breaching. Okay, those are the witches that we've been looking for.
Delicious.
Level 3 Doom Palm already. Good stuff. Good pace. Yeah, may as well reset. What's the point? These are our options. What do you suppose we take here? Takes my brain about 2 seconds to realize that we have Merciful End active.
Delicious.
What does this button do? Oh, interesting. Sorry, I don't know how to do VLC. I really wish I could. I wish I could skip fewer frames at once. Oh god, artifacting. Chamber 12 is pretty nice. Arguably could have done that better because we waited for Doom to kill the witch instead of killing it more quickly to get the wave. that's a time lapse. You know what? We'll add that much of a second. Just for this. And what do you know? Merciful End appears instantly. Can you see why this run was pretty good already? Oh, that wasn't 12, that was 11. But yeah. 12 skip, pom. The usual things you have in a good run. This is interesting. I was not sure what to do here. I'll leave you to guess what I do. Hang on. Wow, I've spent a lot of time thinking. Come on. Da 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 da. Why did I do that? Because I wanted a Doom Bomb, obviously. Now, the shop is a gamble. My boon pool is not full. It's a low roll, yeah, it's a low roll. I basically decided that an additional Doom Bomb for free would be better than spending the money that might not even be anything relevant. We don't have Hermes yet, no. Now the thing is, I never entered the shop, so we can never find out, like, we'll never know whether it was a mistake or not. Because if it was something worthless, then I was correct to take the bomb. There could be things in there, but I wanted the Doom Bomb. And you know, this is the world record now, so also I get a gold pot, so you know, that's good. But don't worry, we get Tiss, and now we can actually add some time loss. So normal start. And then this happens. Tiss gets stuck on the pillar. I wasn't expecting her to do that. I was expecting her to, like, dash back to me. And then I do this dash, which is really bad. I think we can add a whole second for that. Tiss is a low point. Okay, run continues. This time I'm able to follow her movements a bit better. It's not ideal with the hits, but... And we get a very nice... I think one of the specials crits here, thanks to pressure points, and that's what kills her. Let's just do it very slowly. Yeah, you can see. Big number.
I'll take that.
Yeah, getting staggered is just kind of... It's very hard to play so optimally, and I'm not like counting. I'm not counting like time losses from not being optimal play, if that makes any sense. Only the ones which are like very clearly, I fucked up. This is a time loss. Anyway, yeah. What can I say? Yeah, like heck, you said earlier that brain is fried from the grind. I figured Pom was better. What can I say? This is normal. I buy an icon here because dashed the wrong way. I mean, we did that at the start. Did you miss that part? What's this time? 6 minutes. Okay. Look at this. You're gonna hate this SS. Hang on. We added. You came in at 1.3. This is this is the very first time loss in the run. Okay, back to 6 minutes. Just doing a dash in the wrong direction. So here's Hermes. This is pretty much just usual dash attack into special business here. That was a bit awkward, but it worked, thankfully. And then we see this. I don't remember what I did here. So +1 dashes is offered. What will we do? We will roll. And then +1 dashes is offered again. And I take it because I'm not about to throw all my rolls away. Immediately after, we get Eurydice in Chamber 18. And you already know what happens next.
Good to be back here.
So this is me looking at my boons, wondering what exactly I should do. I'm thinking a Pom hits a lot of good things. However, the high roll, the Gumble, also can hit some very good things. It's a riskier move, and I decide to... Eventually, I decide to... Ambrosia for another dash. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the good things. I'll take the risky move. It hits the attack and special. I think the special is probably underrated. Like, in this run in particular. It does a lot of work. Like, by the end. So, very good red cause. It's nice stuff. Not getting dash Ambrosia, you lost time. And you can see that, like, just one of the biggest things here is that after melting the armor with 2 dash strikes, a special is just instantly killing it, because turns out that heroic Curse of Agony level 4 does quite a bit of damage. I forgot about this. This is the stupidest thing. Hang on. When does the room end? This one's not my fault. The room ends at... So it ends now, and I have to walk around for 0.8 seconds. Thanks, Hermes. Or maybe it was my fault for standing too close to the well. There's nothing more I can get from Hermes at this point, so just grab quick recovery, which is probably helpful overall. You've probably realized we're in the S room. There's no mid shop. But what could this fateful twist be?
Should become useful.
It can be that. We don't fuck up the 4 witches for once. Very clean witches.
Thank you. Takes care of that.
And we get Divine Dash.
No use.
Took a bit longer. Any twist enjoyers? We have a free exit chaos, which is always nice to see. Here I take the Boon Rarity Chaos, because the cast isn't hurting me at all. I'm not using cast at this point. And Boon Rarity, I mean, generally you're supposed to get it before you get Merciful End, but it's not really hurting you to get it afterwards. Special damage is also kind of nice. It could have been correct, because of like the scaling on the special I mentioned. You mean you're not taking the Roiling Soul Curse? Yeah, maybe the special was correct. The Boon Rarity does end up nice as well. But the special could also have been correct, basically. True. I simply chose the option that worked best for me. Yeah, perhaps it was not correct for me. So what happens here? Oh, would you look at that? You can hear me. I'm not aware that my mic is on, but you can hear me very quietly. I think I said damn. Not quite sure. High Confidence is back online. We reject the Demeter. And we get a special bomb. Entering Lerny. We're in a gold split. We reject the Demeter's menu thing. So, very quick phase there. Rare cropping a 2 gives legendary 2. You can just see, crits are very good on Doom. Like, we should not underestimate the importance of getting Artemis on a Merciful End build. 871 and 326 was the other big one. Basically an insta-phase. There's a slightly awkward thing when you don't have, like, peak mobility in Lerny or rush delivery. So, like, either +2 free dashes or just rush delivery damage. The Lerny heads tend to live with tiny fractions of their health. I don't really think this costs us time, it's just unfortunate. You can also see my health is slowly going down. I've already lost high confidence. Can we analyze the movement here? I mean, it works, obviously. So I start here because this is the first head I see. I don't know why I threw this cast, ignore that. Get 1. I melt the armor and I think I get a proc that doesn't quite kill it. I move over here to get these 2 heads, dash in between them, then dash in between these heads. I kind of, because I don't have like more dashes, like I said, I sort of have to linger around one of the heads so that I can dash one more time to proc the last Doom. It's not perfect. Yeah, +1 is kind of awkward. I leave this head with a bit of health remaining, land here with the dash upper instead of the attack, which almost kills it. Dash back and forth 1 time, Lerny attacks. Lerny does the big dash. Stops phasing after 3 bounces. 257. 25-second play. Do you think we add, like, do you think we add a bit of time for slightly awkward, like, I think maybe a second if we played it perfectly, but I'm not sure. Go up to 4 seconds time loss, maybe? What was the chamber 1x? 915. Well, chamber 1 has a chaos, so it's 368. $9.15. Okay. Anyway, Thank you. 25778. It's a gold. Is it gold? It was gold for Asphodel, but not gold for Lerny. So obviously we've had. Looking at my build,
It most certainly did.
I take a moment here to decide what to take next.
Could try a different one.
Obviously the well, we've seen him before. Don't buy it quite yet. What do you think this well is? This Fateful Twist, rather. What is this twist? Everyone, get your votes in. Got 1x, a Braid of Atlas. Anyone else? Yeah, they are, it is interesting freeze frame. Epic Ica. 2x's Flame Wheel release? That's not possible. We've got a blotted vote. One for Lure. I'm 100% sure you can't get the release in the pre-biome. Okay, let's unpause. Spend a bit more time looking at my boons, deciding what is the best take here. We're still on a free god pool. SS says the lure. Like this elevator music, thinking time. The RTA just keeps rolling. Yeah, no, I don't care about RTA. I like to stop and make considerations. And then I also do runs where I just take stupid shit. There's a balance. Okay, there you go, that's the keepsake. I mean, that's fair. Okay, so we take Dad Call. And what's the twist? We're gonna buy the life essence. It's a skeletal lure. It's me clearing my throat. Time Cone and SS are the winners. I'm not about to waste my lure, so... Perfect catch. Okay, we'll stop for a second. So why did I take Dad Call here? My other consideration is Zeus, basically. It's Dad Call or Zeus. So why don't I take Zeus? Mainly because even though it's good to fill the god pool with Zeus, make it Zeus Artemis cool, it's like also too late, really. And I'm looking for another boon right now before I'm looking for more Zeus things. And also what you're saying in chat, that rush delivery with Zeus Call is probably optimal, but we don't have rush delivery. And we can't get it, so optimal. Dad Call gives us Proud Bearing synergy. It gives us, which is great for the sticks, by the way. Yeah. Fists kind of doesn't like sticks too much, so Proud Bearing is very nice. It's instant value. It fills in the slot. It amplifies doom damage. It's a good take. It's just that sometimes Zeus is also the good take. Now, the thing I just said that we're missing, the boon that we're looking for. Oh, what do you know? First room is big chariots. It's very gorgeous. You can imagine how happy I was with the start of this Elysium. Pop the darkness there just to get the damage. That's a very nice first room, 12 seconds. Not on the first screen, but we have a lot of rolls. One reroll. We found it. Common and Bending. Here we are offered Obols versus Hammer. Zag's eye looks so cool. Yeah. I mean, a lot of boons in this game. A lot of art and stuff just looks good. So yeah, Obols versus Hammer here. And I decide that I would rather have more money to potentially buy Blood Frenzy. I didn't even mention Blood Frenzy. I'd rather have more money to potentially buy an Ixion, boons, poms, than I would have the second hammer. So doesn't take too long. Also, yeah, that's honestly, I've never thought of that, but yeah, delaying the hammer makes it slightly easier to get a menu fan. So now we're going into an archer's room. Do you like seeing how the archer just fucking did that? They line up here very nicely. And the marked is doing work. You wanna call this manipulating their AI? Look at this. We'll say that I was manipulating their AI. Go back here to kill this one. I try and walk into this wall for spawn to nip. I miss a special there. I don't know how much time loss we're adding for that. Specials are also one-hitting souls, by the way. We do have that Chaos Curse from the start of the run, undamaged foes. So yeah, our special just instant kills any soul. So how much time did I lose from missing this special? Half a second or less? I'm gonna go with that much. 40th. That went pretty much perfect. I choose not to look at the well down there because it's just too far away. Oh, what do you know? What's this? Curse of Chaos expires.
No one's here.
So now, can you? I think you can't get mid shop out of Fountain, right? As I recall. There was an Ix in there. Yeah, you can't. Thought as much. Yeah, there could have been an Ix in the well. But also, if I take the Ix there, there's a chance that it's like... Well, there's no mid shop in here, right? But I'm obviously looking for the mid shop. And where do you think the mid shop's gonna show up, right? After this fountain. Can I go back to the end of Chamber 28? Sure thing. Is this about how much time I have to spend to get to the door? Oh, okay, you're just timing the combats, aren't you? Right. How much time do I spend getting to the door? About 2 seconds. I don't think I'll count that time loss in... I haven't counted it anywhere before, I don't think I will, really. Unless it's like really flagrant time loss. So, heart versus coins, I just take more coins. By this point, I have quite a bit of money. Armored Flame Wheels is very blessed. None of them spawn back here, which is very nice. I was worried that one of them would. That room ends up really clean. Do we count time loss for the... How long does it take me to grab the obols? Heart could be optimal because I have low health, but yeah, I just grab a bunch of money. It spawns at 70, and I take another 30 centiseconds or so. I don't know, dude. This is peak Moyai. I know, it's funny. But I've been adding them up, alright? I guess I'll add a 1/10 of a second or something. Mitchell versus Poseidon. Yeah, the enemies have been great so far. Except for the one room with archers. So we're entering mid shop, we've got lots of money. It's another Ares. It doesn't actually do anything, but I buy it I'm presented with these options, and I think this is an error. I actually take Blood Frenzy instead of Urged Kill. Because it gives global damage, and I expect to lose a Death Defiance on Hades. So I'm thinking like, hey, more global damage, I'll take it. But I think this was wrong because the special damage is clearly adding up. We have a level 3 heroic special. I don't know, like, the attack and cast is negligible. Maybe the special damage was more worth it. I'm not really sure. This is like one of those things that's very hard to math. It does add up exactly. Whereas Blood Frenzy is literally, we've lost 1 DD, and when do you think we're going to lose more DDs, right? Maybe we do need to add UTK to the glossary. Anyway, I take Blood Frenzy. Maybe it's not that much because we already have so much special scaling. I don't know. I could have bought that heart. I didn't. I don't know. I just keep the money. There's another Ares here. You could argue that buying the heart is a time loss. I don't know. I'd melt the armor first. I get a crit, so the armor melts really quickly. Go down here and kill the soul. I'm not going to count time loss because we got a soul spawn. Avoid health for optimal Blood Frenzy uptime, that too. Okay, so Chamber 32, we're entering at 352, and it's a Pom door. What do we think happens next? Me unsafe? BF time? Thanatos? Neuron? You're all wrong. It's an armored spearman chamber. Get psyched. Okay, actually no, Zyri's correct. There is a neuron in here. This is actually, yeah, this is a pretty good 33. I have no complaints with the enemies in here, especially because get an armored swordsman, spearman. Here we have an armored chariot and another spearman. So the room is like really nice, yeah. Get a Doom Pom. Chamber 33, 410. Bam. There he is. All in all, this adds up to a 130 or so Elysium. Guess I'm technically spoiling the heroes split. But it's a good Elysium, just all round. It's not as good as my ridiculous Elysium on that one run, 601. You think I care about DDs? Come on. I care about keeping high confidence up.
Thank you, sir.
Sort of. Alright, so we have Hammer versus Midshot. It's Chamber 34. I mean, heroes. I guess. Actually, I guess that doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe the attack jerky was correct. I have no clue. So I have the choice between Hammer and End Shop, sorry, but I think it's pretty obvious that End Shop is the correct choice. Yeah, it's non-zero, but maybe the Hydrolite is also non-zero because of, like, a few Styx chambers. I don't know. Shut up, Groven. I think DDs is zero, personally. Now, this is good. So, Hey, what do you know? It's Zeus, right? And Zeus gives us... I choose that really quickly. Zeus gives us epic billowing. This is probably, like... I mean, it's relevant. I think that must have saved us, like, a second or two somewhere. Very good boon. And I also buy the pom. My options are these. I have the choice of rolling, but I decide a billowing pom is good enough.
Oh wow.
Billowing feels better later. HM now. What does HM stand for here? Oh, Hunter's Mark. Yeah, it could have worked too. It's like chance based, I guess, whereas the percentage damage from billowing feels nice, just adds up, right? Doom scaling sort of thing. Not, it's hard to say. Time saving dad. Anyway, here's heroes. We're starting at 414. Walk up, Meg. Move to Asterius, get some crits on them. Marked is popping quite a lot, because we have a lot of crit rate. Really quick phase. Theseus plays nice. Asterius is phasing. Damage to Theseus. Start moving over to the left. As we move to the right and Asterius leaves, we're going to pop Dad Cool. Go back through them. Get a charge. Back into Asterius. We're just about behind him, doing the dash special. As he starts swinging to the left, we're dashing through him again. Not taking damage. I think we keep high confidence up. Then, I'm pretty sure that's high confidence. And get one dash special off. And then another dash swings. I think that fight was perfect. Wasted a Giga Cutter? Yeah, I do. But, like, I don't know if it really matters, so to speak, compared to just doing Doom damage. There's no blunders in the fight, I think, even if the, like, wasted cutter is suboptimal. And yeah, I was just really happy with this fight.
Pure darkness. Thanks for believing in me, my good
Create the
shade.
shade. It's possible. Yeah, we can rewatch. Here we are. You're right though. Like I did notice special Giga Cutter into the bubble. It was unfortunate. Like on the spot, I'm more so just thinking about making sure that the bubbles are popped. I shall happily escort you out. Thank you for the follow, Pyro325. So 10-second. Or technically a bit. It's like 9 point something. I think it's 9.6 exactly because it goes from 5.7 to 17. Yeah, so 9.6. And here we are on the end. We still have Dad Keepsake. We're obviously not taking it off. That would be a bad idea. Stygian and Chimera Jerky are both very nice. I have 2 rerolls left, so I elect to spend 1.
Not what I need right now.
And these are our new options. And just for the hell of it, I buy the Kiss of Sticks. Griand, thank you for the follow. What was I rolling for? More special Stygians, just generally things that help add a tiny bit of damage. I don't really need the rolls for anything at this point, so I'm just spending them. I mean, Stygian shards and Chimera jerkies are very useful at least. Yes, I have impending. If only there was a cost-free Kiss of Sticks. Well, I don't know. We're back to the same argument of like, was the Pat DD actually worth anything? Is the attack jerky legitimately the correct choice there? I do not know. Taking jerky is honestly the only one I like agree with, I guess, because Hydrolite is usually the obvious, and well, suffice to say, I'm not going to die. So the DDs are like non-zero, or zero rather. Yeah, this is gonna be uploaded. It's ready. I'm just like using this as a premiere, basically. Yeah, jerky was the biggest brain. All right. Oh, is this review? No. I could upload it, I guess. I'm not sure. I think publishing it is a bit awkward because of music, but I'll see. I'll give it a try. Could always do unlisted, yeah, that too. I didn't even have like, there isn't too much of a chance to talk about like damage breakpoints in Tartarus during this run, because my Tartarus enemies were honestly good enough that I didn't really need to worry about it much. Planned to do it yourself and forgot. Okay, anyway. Here we are at Styx. Walking in, we have an Ares mid-boss on the far left. Don't need that really for anything. On this side, the only choice left then is the heart. And honestly, the big heart is nice. Because our health is not very high. Styx is, in my opinion, the worst portion of this run. Because we don't have Proud Bearing, and Styx chambers are not fun if you can't blast through them. Pretty much on every weapon. So if we go back to the start here, like, it's gonna be hard to put down like actual time loss to this, but it doesn't feel good. Yeah, most of Styx feels bad. Get a tiny rat room, but it's not too bad. That one was okay. You can see that we're not really like blasting through the rooms. We have to take a second on each one to kill the enemies. Just because we only have +1 dash to work with. Here is the big boss. I only have 1 meg, which is awkward. It's Mega Satyr. Yeah, what SS is saying about dash cycles. So I'm ready to melt the armor, and I do get him down, but hello, who's that? It's a big rat. Now, do we count that as time loss? I don't really know, because I didn't have the meg to use in the first place. Time loss, baby rage. Could we have killed the Mega Satyr like a second faster? Yeah, I feel like maybe, hang on. I think I miss a dash strike on the very first slight max health improvement. Here, like this dash strike doesn't hit the very first one. But I think it also still spawns too quickly that it doesn't matter. Also, maybe my dash special pattern against the rat wasn't perfect, so I'll add, like, Just for this, like, Styx Tunnel in general, I'll add a bit of time loss. Second chamber, I go for Artemis. Now, how does that compare to POM? Don't know, honestly. I think either of them are correct. They're just like, this is micro-optimization sort of things. Would it have been nice to get another POM on the Doom attack? Yeah. We're not guaranteed it, but maybe that was the correct choice. I forgot to add half a second for Lerny. Maybe I did. Did I? I guess, because I said my Lerny wasn't perfect. I don't totally remember. But sure, I'll just make it go up to 5, whatever. Okay. Yeah, the POM was maybe correct as compared to the Artemis. We'll see what the Artemis gives at the end, of course. This room is painful just because I let the bomber slip past me. Go one more time. That bomber on the left just gets past me. And I think I lose, like, a second to that. One more time. So I enter at basically 449. To come back and kill it. I think that's a second. Yeah. It's a sad, like, failure to optimize or whatever. We get another unpleasant rat room. One rat at the back that kind of escapes unnoticed, but I don't think that went too bad. That was bad. Go see that again. Yeah, Tonus is trying his best. So one more time, looking at how we enter this room at 5:38. Don't know what I'm doing over there. That's got to be another second. Yeah, this is why pausing in Styx is probably something that more people should do. Sorry, my throat is coarse, I had to clear it. It's this room in particular because, you know, it's got a really annoying layout. But not good to just start the room by swinging in a random direction. Okay, the Artemis gives us these choices. What do you think we do here?
I would like none of these.
We roll. Yeah. I think that, like, the POM is also correct. Maybe the POM was more correct. Not sure. POM isn't guaranteed. Like, I think the only thing that actually matters for the POM is hitting Curse of Agony. So it comes down to whether or not it actually offers me Curse of Agony. Hitting Impending is value, but we already have, I think, one or two POMs in Impending? Maybe only one. Isn't the second POM in Impending 10%? Or is it still 20%? No, I have one POM. So yeah, 10% in Doom. Yeah, maybe the POM's more correct. In the end here, I take not support fire, but clean kill. For just bigger crits. And I know you're a support fire enjoyer, but clean kill for bigger Doom crits. For cool building? It's interesting. No, it's interesting. I'll allow that support fire could have been neat. I haven't thought about that too much. But the clean kill has value as well. Fantastic for core building. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Got lots of rep for support fire here. Anyway, here we are going into the dead fight at 5:10. 5 seconds behind our last thing. You can see that we don't gold sticks because the sticks wasn't very nice. You can hear me breathing out. Deep breaths. Hunter's instinct wishes it was support fire. True. Okay. I think I'll let the fight play first, and then go back and look at it.
Watch out. You win, boy.
Goodbye, Father.
As you can tell, I was quite happy.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
And that's the run. Yes, of course we can rewatch. Yeah, I'm very happy with the dad fight as well. 34 seconds or so. The worst mistake is arguably at the very beginning. There's the deep breath again.
I'm here, Father. Come on.
You are
And what I mean by that is just use Meg. This dash strike. This one wasn't it. But I don't know how much that really mattered. Because we still were dashing to approach. Yeah, I only lose the Depth Defiance at the very end of the fight. There's a lot of those like minor boon optimization things in the run. Oh, is there a lot? I don't know. There are a few cases we've discussed where like certain choices are potentially better than the other. But yeah, that is what it is. So I start at 5:10:30. Yeah, so we pop Meg because we don't really have the damage. Well, I don't think Doom. Yeah, I'm not sure Merciful End Fist can ever have the damage to Instaphase. Maybe with like Epic RD, best build, Zeus Call. The biggest issue is that you actually have to dash to Hades first. And ranged weapons don't really have to worry. Actually, maybe it's more about burst. I'm not sure. I suppose Eris still has to get close because of cluster bombs, cluster rockets, and Hera has to get close for the triple shot. So it's just Beowulf that is privileged and can charge shot from a distance. Anyway, yeah, that's dashing on cooldown, deflect that. I keep up high confidence for a very nice amount of time, honestly. Where's my twin shot? Hera enjoys that. When it happens, when it happens. I phase him before he does the second attack. Build cool by attacking some of these. Get behind him. Dash through the enemies. dash upper here, pop dead cool, reset movement. This is my first hit. 2000 crit, by the way. Clean kill. Right there. Dash in, strike here. Not sure if there was maybe a Doom proc that got eaten there. I'm not too sure. Dash, dash, dash. Special straight away. And do it again. I think that was...
Not finished then.
That's pretty good, basically. I attempted to cast that for boiling blood and fired it a bit too early, but I don't think that's the biggest loss. Overkill crit? Yeah, it is what it is. Hang on, I want to see.
Not finished then.
There was a dash upper right after this. Yeah, right there. I think it's still fine. It's interesting that I get to like dash upper into the wall basically, and it still hits him because I'm close enough. The artifacting is a bit annoying. Dad calls straight out of Death Defiance to not lose any time. Goes pretty well. Good fight. 34 seconds, the current best split. And that is the run.